first stop, we are here with Casciano. She's a makeup artist, a green beauty expert, a wellness coach, all of that amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And today she's here to show us how to green our beauty routine, which is such an act of self-love because we want to be putting products on our body that are really good for ourselves. So
our skin's our largest organ. We don't want to poison it, right?
right, exactly. Our bodies, exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lena.
Can you just tell us a couple of those really harmful products that we should keep an eye out for as a consumer?
Sure. Well, it's definitely about the ingredients. Unfortunately, ingredients haven't been reviewed since the 1920s by the Food and Drug Administration.
Oh,
so it's largely an unregulated industry. So some of the ingredients that you want to look out for are parabens, phthalates, anything with synthetic fragrance, petroleum, which is a non-renewable resource and it's very prevalent in makeup.
So is that also like Vaseline?
That's Vaseline.
Really?
Exactly.
My grandmother has no wrinkles because she's put Vaseline on her face every day, and I do the same. Does that mean it's bad?
Well, again, if you think of it, it's a byproduct from gas.
Right.
I think that's pretty important to
It reminds me of that scene in Zoolander when they're like spraying gasoline at each other. That's like what we're doing.
Vaseline, not gasoline.
Yes.
Shoot, this is going to be a dilemma for me. Like no wrinkles or like
That's okay. There's plenty of amazing alternatives to Vaseline. Trust me.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I would say one of my first go-tos is like a really simple item that is great for your kitchen, and it's also great for the inside of your body and also the outside of the skin. Is coconut oil.
Right.
Really cheap, very effective in terms of hydrating the skin, nourishing the skin. It's great for removing makeup. So it's kind of like that standby, I think, for Vaseline. And then if you want to go a little bit more high-end, there's like argan oil and marula oil that are full of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory benefits, vitamin E, that truly also really nourish the skin and are very healthy for the skin as well. You really want to think about anything you put on the skin can be absorbed by the skin. So think about feeding your skin just like the way you feed your body.
That's good because like you can use coconut oil for cooking.
Exactly.
So I have it in my cabinet. So
Yeah.
I can use that.
But am I going to take off your face?
I don't mind that. You can do
Maybe.
it.
No, I just
Totally
have to
fine.
say.
Yeah, it smells good, it tastes good. I got
So what are some of the effects, like you were saying, harmful for the body? Like what putting parabens on, what does that do?
Well, parabens mimic estrogen in the body, and they've been found in breast cancer tissue. So that's really important for women to know, I think, because a lot of these ingredients in the products mimic the hormone estrogen. And estrogen dominance is responsible for a lot of different female issues, from fertility to painful periods, to fibroids, to cancers. So that's a really important thing to look at. And parabens are used in cosmetics to extend the shelf life. Okay, so anytime you see methylparaben or propylparaben in the product, that's when you just put it down and
So
say no.
parabens as makeup. This is an analogy. I was a teacher. You guys fill in the blanks. Parabens as makeup is the trans fat of
Beauty.
food. Right? I studied contact code. So I mean, that stuff's disgusting.
Yeah.
So we're basically
sure.
trying to immortalize our face with
Sure.
these products. And oh my gosh. So other animal lovers are gonna appreciate this, but you guys are gonna be weirded out. I let my dogs lick my face. And aside from skin being the largest organ and not wanting to absorb it, I don't want my dogs licking that stuff. So show us some makeup that we can put that is dog lick friendly and friendly for us. I'm a psycho dog owner.
And for us not dog owners, just let's go
Yeah, just for normal people too, right?
Exactly. One of my favorite products is RMS Beauty.
This is good. I'm going to have to try this because I think I wanted to debunk some myths people have, and I think a lot of people are under the impression that green products don't cover or work as well as the fake products, and I have dark circles. Cover-up's my best friend on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
How do these compare in terms of coverage and...
Well, honestly, it's been a process, finding those products that do compare.
Yeah.
And when I looked at this 10 years ago, I would go into Whole Foods and go into the health food store and, find a lot of products that were very sheer, that didn't cover or have color or have pigment or, variation. So I've been really, really excited to find that the market is evolving.
Okay, so I heard that deodorant is really bad for you, right? Like all the chemicals in it. So I tried using natural deodorant, like that Tom's Patchouli.
Yeah.
I smelled worse than I did. Yeah, I smelled like me. My friends were like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so cool. I'm wearing this natural deodorant. Like, I'm so green. I'm so healthy." What do we do? Because like I don't want to smell.
I
Like
don't want to smell.
I'm single, I want to go on dates, I don't want to like, that people will look at me and be like,
pheromones will attract guys though. Maybe this is our problem. We're so used
Okay.
to covering up. Maybe that's why we're single.
I know,
We're not letting our armpits breathe.
yeah, so what do we do?
Okay, well here's a note first about deodorant.
Help!
Exactly, I know, this is a big
I
question,
don't
a
want
big
breast cancer,
concern.
but I don't want to smell. What do I do?
Sure. Well, again, this is something that's a process because everybody's body chemistry is so different.
Okay.
So it's really a matter of trial and error. First, I just want to say a note about deodorant and just in terms of why we don't want to use typical, more so antiperspirant. Because antiperspirant is what we typically refer to as deodorant, like Degree or Secret or any of those things. And what it does is the active ingredient is aluminum. And the aluminum actually blocks the sweat glands. So it helps us not sweat as much.
Okay.
And first of all, it's natural to perspire, and that's why we have sweat glands in these areas to be able to detox our bodies, right?
Right.
So when we stop that, we not only stop the natural process of detoxification, but we also allow the aluminum to be absorbed through those sweat glands into the pores and into our lymph nodes.
Yikes.
Right. So that's the key ingredient. Yeah. Exactly. It's a bummer. And my favorite brand, I don't have it here with me today, but it's called Soapwalla.
Okay.
It's from Soapwalla Kitchen, and it's actually made of clays and oils that help neutralize the odor that could be created by perspiring. So
Okay.
you have to get used to feeling a little damp under the
Okay.
arms when you're switching from antiperspirant to deodorant. To
And
a
the
more
clay
natural deodorant.
absorbs the
So it-
moisture too.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So it
So
helps the odor, not necessarily like the sweating.
the clay does, yeah,
Oh,
in that
okay.
particular ingredient. So yeah, it does help, but it's not blocking.
Got
And
Sounds
it.
like a
Got it.
mask for your inhaler,
Right, exactly.
Treat
You
our
actually
little
scoop it
armpits
out.
with
Yeah.
mask every day. Oh my god, that could be part of a
Totally.
self-love, a little
Totally.
Yeah,
mask here.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you actually put it on with your fingers.
Oh my gosh.
So you rub it under your
Stroke. We're
armpit.
just stroking.
Yeah.
Just stroking on. I love it.
Totally. So okay, so what I'd like to demo on you is a red lip because I saw how excited you got when I showed you the Ilia Beauty Wild Child.
I love
so
red lipstick.
we're gonna try Wild Child on you. And first what I'd like to do is prep your lips with a little bit of lip balm because
Okay.
when you're wearing color, it's really important that the lips are really hydrated and nourished because if they're too dry, you'll tend to see, you know, the color will stick on the lips.
Yeah, that
and-
happens to me.
Yeah, and the beauty of red lip is that it just brings a pop of color to the face and kind of brightens up your smile, brightens up your eyes, and you have great like greenish color eyes. So the warmth of the red lipstick is going to really make your eyes actually look brighter as well. Have fun with it. Love it. Yay!
All right, Rebecca, so we're New Yorkers, busy as hell, right? And if I have 1 minute to go from the workplace to go on a hot date, assuming that will ever happen, or to meet my girlfriends, how can I go from day to night in a pinch really quickly? A, B, I'm a dog person, so I'm not into the cat eye, but I don't know how to do the smoky eyes. I need help with that. So yeah, a quick day to night routine for me.
Okay, well, one of my favorite products for a really fast smoky eye is RMS Beauty, as we discussed before, and their Karma cream eyeshadow.
Awesome. Karma.
Yeah, I love
these
names too,
names.
right? So you could use your fingertip or a stiff brush, and remember to green your makeup brushes as well, and go vegan with your brushes,
Yes.
and they're all animal-free hairs. And to create the smoky eye, you just want to go ahead and apply Karma to the lid.
Feels so wonderful.
Doesn't it? It's so nourishing to the eye.
Oh my god, this is so relaxing. You know how they hire masseuses and stuff? Can you just hire someone to take like a brush and flutter your eyes? That should be a
It's called a
service.
makeup artist.
My fear is always that I'm gonna look like a whore or or like a prostitute. If you're not used to wearing makeup, you feel like that, right?
I think so, and I think it's just a matter of, you know, knowing how to apply it, and less is more, and, you know, just kind of feeling comfortable with whatever look you're going for.
So you're gonna do the hot and wholesome lip for me.
Exactly.
That's what I'm going for.
So I'm just applying the Karma Cream eyeshadow to the lid of the eye, and what that means is from the lash line up to where the eye crease is. So you don't want to go too much farther than that, because that's when it starts to just get a little bit too much.
That goes into the horror territory.
Yeah.
Under the crease of wholesome.
Yes.
Alright, I'll remember that.
Wholesome and sexy.
Wholesome, sexy dish.
Right. So it's important to make sure that dark eye, under eye circles are neutralized when you're doing a smoky eye.
Okay.
And also to kind of keep it wholesome and sweet, balance it with a lighter lip.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
You're so
Rebecca. I
welcome.
appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Rebecca, I know you wanted to offer our viewers a discount
on your services. So do you want to tell them what you do? I've seen some of your work. It's amazing. So.
Thank you. The overview is called Green Your Beauty Routine, and it's a one-on-one session where we sit down and I introduce you to all of my amazing, fun, luxurious, organic beauty products. And then we talk about your personal beauty routine. What's your look? What are your go-to products? And then we choose which products are best for you. And I do half of your face for you and do a demonstration and teach you how to apply those products to create a day look, an evening look, whatever it is that you're desiring for your makeup. And then I help you do the other side of the face.
I was going to say, do you finish the other side before we step out?
No,
like the Joker.
no, exactly, no.
Yeah.
Then it's all on you. And then you get to actually learn how to, yes.
Yeah.
It's hands-on. And
I
you know.
think people do it, it just looks so easy, and then you try and you're like,
Yeah. Now I guide you through every step of the process.
Awesome.
And then afterwards you'll get step-by-step instructions personalized to you, as well as a list of all the ingredients, all the products that I use, and where to purchase them.
And this special discounted offer is just for self-love toward TDP. So yeah, so that was wonderful. Thank you so much. I feel greener already. I feel healthier already.
Hey,
My dogs
so
feel
bad.
healthier already.
I'm sure they will be. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. It was so nice being here. Thank you.
Group hug.
Thank you.